Hello, my name is Malcolm Mosiah Brewster. I'm here to present my educational technology internship presentation. This is my introduction. My name again is Malcolm Mosiah Brewster. I've been teaching for 8 years now. I've been a technology liaison for 3 years at Overlook Elementary School and Flintstone Elementary School as well. I'm now a teacher at Samuel Chase Elementary School, teaching pre-kindergarten and teaching all subjects. I first started my career out teaching in charter schools in Washington, D.C., Septima Clark Charter School and Ideal Academy Charter School, and then I moved on to Overlook, Flintstone, and now I'm at Samuel Chase. My objectives for this internship is to expose staff to a variety of free technology resources and applications that they can utilize in their teaching profession. To teach them what technology resources can help my fellow colleagues and interest them as well. I don't want to waste anybody's time. I want to find out what my colleagues need help in and hopefully give them the tools that are needed to be able to provide that help. I also want to create several viewable videos for staff members to watch, implement, reflect, and decide if that application is for them. My whole goal is to make this feasible and easy for my colleagues because I know as teachers and human beings, we all have busy schedules. So I wanted to create YouTube videos to be able, for them to be able to watch and get some education about different applications that are out there to help them. This is the process. First, the process, of course, brainstorming. I had to brainstorm what idea I wanted to focus around, how I wanted to get my school involved and other staff members involved. I also had to do a lot of planning during the summer of 2017. I had to develop a plan of action to how I was going to implement this. Then I had to create a proposal, which I therefore had to share with my advisor, Dr. Peggy Hill, my principal and vice principal to get approval from. And I'm going to share my proposal with you right here. As you can see in my proposal, once it pops up, you can see the internship goals right here, internship objectives, and it goes into depth about what I'm going to be doing in terms of giving out the email for people to sign up and also giving out the Google Forms to check to see what people would like to learn about. Then I will give them the YouTube videos and they can watch the ones that are in reference to what they are trying to learn about. And once that is done, I will get their reflection and give them even time to implement using the application. And therefore, I can get their feedback and reflection through a Google Forms document, asking them how they liked and enjoyed the PD. Was it more effective than the normal PDs that they normally go to? And were they able to utilize that tool or not? The process continues. It basically explains everything that I just said in terms of the process, sending out the email, having teachers sign up, sending out a Google Forms to see their comfort level and what they want to learn about. Also sending the links to the videos that are based upon the interests of the participants, and also sending out a Google form as an evaluation after they implement the application in their classroom for a week. Give colleagues a week to integrate the applications into their curriculum culture. And I did check in with an email on Wednesday in which I was trying to get people's feedback on how the implementation was going. Also, get teachers' opinions on how it worked out. Key concepts that I used. The first key concept is 3.2. Candidates will be able to demonstrate the ability to tackle challenging technical tasks. One of the first steps in the process was finding out what teachers needed help doing and what they wanted to learn more about. This task was accomplished by creating a Google Doc, which is right here. And in the Google Doc, I'm just asking, what can I help you out with? What technologies what aspect of teaching is struggling right now? What would you like to learn more about in technology? So I'm just asking, what things can technology do for you? And in that, we were able to I was able to develop 3 videos that helped the colleagues at Flintstone Elementary School. The tasks that I wanted to perform were challenging in these videos because they asked for them. Um, and as you can see, these were the interests and the challenging aspects that teachers had. Assessments, Google Classroom, Google Docs, and communication. So I chose the top three: assessments, Google Docs, and communication. The next standard was 4.2. Candidates will be able to use technology tools to collaborate with colleagues. For this internship, I used YouTube to be able to communicate with colleagues. I was able to read their comments, read what they were struggling with. Also, I was able to communicate with them through email as well. Going back to the Google Forms, I was also able to communicate with them using Google Forms and see what professional development technology applications could I talk about that they would be interested in, and also things that they needed help in their teaching profession. The next one, the third one, is 5.1. Candidates will be able to apply technology to facilitate a variety of effective assessment and evaluation strategies. One of the professional developments talks about assessment tools that can be utilized in the classroom using Socrative. After looking at the comments on the Google Forms, time is always a factor that gets in the way. So when I designed this PD using Google Slides and Screencasts and YouTube, I tried to find applications that were quick and easy to use to get data so that teachers can know more information about their students' understanding. Here's just a few seconds of Socrative in the video that I made. Hello, viewers and Flintstone Elementary School staff. I'm here to talk to you today about informal and formal assessments and how you can quickly utilize technology to be able to assess students and their understanding and comprehension. My name is Malcolm Brewster, and today we're going to be talking about a technology application called Socrative. Socrative does have a free version and it has a pro version as well. But the free version offers an immense amount of opportunities for you to assess your students and share that data amongst all stakeholders. Socrative is a free technology application that allows you to give personal design quick quizzes, exit tickets, and have students race through questions to check comprehension and understanding. It has three formats for poll assessments as well: true or false, multiple choice, and short answer. I hope you enjoyed this video about Socrative. And the video goes on to talk people through how to implement it and also how to access it so that they can fully feel integrated with the technology that they are going to be implementing for the week. The next one is 11.1. Candidates will be able to apply models of staff development to begin the process of real change in the school. This is what I'm all about in terms of my objective. As you saw from the introduction, the entire purpose of this professional development is to bring about change, to help teachers in their classrooms do things easier, and give them the tools that are needed for them to be successful. This is why I gave them a week's time for the implementation of these applications to help students in accomplishing their everyday duties as a teacher. Next is 14.2. Candidates will be able to create live videos for instructional purposes and or professional developments. These are live videos that I created using screencasts, using YouTube, using Google Slides, and being able to put all those three things together to create these wonderful professional development opportunities that I shared with my colleagues. All the videos were created to facilitate and instruct students during their professional development experience. This was the first video on parental involvement and communication. Incorporating Google Docs into their classroom. This is a short activity that they can incorporate in terms of sorting during their lessons and instruction. And of course, I showed you a snippet of a Socrative and assessing with students. Finally, it comes to the reflection piece. As you can tell, I'm going to my reflection piece that's right here. You can see through the Google Forms how I had people fill out what they wanted to know about what they learned Was it effective? How many videos did they watch? Most of everybody watched all three videos. Would they like to learn more? And that is the one of the improvements that I will be making, is creating more professional development opportunities for my colleagues, so that they seem to hunger for the knowledge of improving upon their craft. More time to do more professional development opportunities. I know I had a semester, but time went by very fast, especially with me not being as aggressive and very passive with my administrators who were giving me the runaround in terms of actually going through with this process of this professional development. The upcoming year, I want to be more vocal in terms of being able to present these activities and being able to present professional developments. And also, continually, I need to continually remind the principal that, I need to get the ball rolling. Also, I wanted to, if I were to do this again, I would like to create a Zoom session so that I'm able to have a one-on-one discussion and at least have that face-to-face a little bit with my colleagues and see how they're doing with the implementation, any concerns that they may have. I know the email check-in, I did get a few responses, but I really want to be able to communicate with my colleagues more personally through a Zoom session. This is it for me. I'm going to now transition over to my website. This is the homepage of my website right now. Of course, it gives a bio about me, that I'm currently enrolled in the master's degree program at Loyola University, Maryland. It continues to go on about my experience as being a teacher and a technology leader. It goes on to my pre-internship, which is right here at the top. And it has all 18 key concepts. And just to go over a few, I have the examples here along with the explanation of why I chose that example to go along with that key concept. Also, as you can see right here, this is where my presentation, which you're currently viewing right now, will be. Key concepts that I've already been over in my presentation, the 5 key concepts, and my reflection piece will be here as well, which will be talking about my reflection that I just discussed with you in terms of how my internship went. I want to thank you very much for viewing my internship presentation. Thank you very much. Take care.